Hello. Our lesson idea was inspired by noticing a box of useful things that we have in the staff room.
We have long been interested in the dogma unplugged philosophy expounded by Scott Thornbury.
This approach aims to extract language from students without the need for endless photocopies or a rigidly structured coursebook.
The teacher will encourage the students towards object categorisation, considering what the objects are made of and used for, and stimulating the imagination by introducing a desert island castaway role-play.
The level of the class that we have is intermediate, but we feel the method is highly flexible in terms of level, size of class and of age.
It can be used again and again with different language aims and a different selection of objects.
We hope to elicit lots of useful language, but the unpredictable nature of the activity may well produce unexpected results.
Let's see what happens, shall we? And come all the way over here. Okay, cool. Right. And can you just take 10 objects? 10 objects. And put them behind you on your table. Right, yeah. Okay, Sonia, can you come and take 10 objects?
Look at your 10 objects. Think, what are they and what are they used for? What do you use these objects for?
Making holes in
I think this is this is to use this. You put it inside your head. Yeah, like this. This is scotch out. I found one really useful thing. It's your plate. And I don't know what is it. Something strange.
Before you use the gerund, after 2, just the infinitive. Okay? So, yeah.
3 categories with your objects. So they must be similar. So maybe they are made from the same thing, or they do the same thing, or they look the same, smell the same. 3 categories. We're stranded on a desert island. All you have is these 9 things. Okay? You can take 5 of these 9 things to keep with you on the desert island for years. I will take
All of them.
Okay. What else?
Today.
Yeah. Okay, so after our speaking activity, we've elicited this language from the board, and now the students are writing up the information that we've discussed. They've decided the 5 objects they'd like to take to a desert island. They're going to describe the objects and then justify their reasons for choosing them. Okay, you can't use a pen.
Well, we think the lesson went quite well, and we got some expected results and some more unexpected results.
Yeah, the students seemed to actually get really into the activity. They embraced the challenges that we set them, and they were really imaginative, thinking of different ways to use the objects.
We didn't need to. We set up each task, then we monitored and we helped. But the tasks seemed to run without any more input from us, so we just monitored. And we tried to do as much correction of their language as possible. We did a bit of work on the board, focusing on some grammar structures.
It was really completely a speaking activity, and there was lots of interaction between the students in the groups and also intergroup. And we consolidated the language that they had used during the lesson with the writing activity to summarise what they decided to take on the desert island.
The lesson lasted about 50 minutes, I think. It could quite easily be shorter or longer. The writing activity actually was actually very good in the end, and we had some really good results. But that could be longer, that could be more or less structured, I suppose. And what other things could we do with the objects? We didn't really go into made of, we could have done more about that.
And more categorisation as well. We only asked them to do it one category. You could repeat that many times to really provoke discussions and to use even more of their imagination.